It's to you. Kev Gills, I got you on me. Yeah, man. Welcome to the U, have a seat. The only professor applying pressure when he teach. Big cloud in these YouTube streets. I cheat like Wiz Khalif. Call it in if you gon' speak. Press 1 when you checking in. I got the merch, copper coffee, a kush shirt. Support the brand if you support the man. With the spirit of Steve Coakley, they can't hold me. Back up down and fade away on them like I'm COVID. Only straight shooter on this computer. Who else you know gon' bring it to your real truth? Hallelujah. More haters, more moderators. Get yourself timed out for making outlandish statements. Yeah, ain't no playing. Bungalow 54 is where you go with the herd. I got no patience. Either for God or you love Satan. It's reclassification over entertainment.
It's to you.
Everybody wanna have a school, but it's to you.
Shout out to y'all early birds.
What I hate to say you do, it's to you.
Yeah.
Press one if you support, if you don't press
Up early, you feel me? I'm on my early bird journey. Back to being Mr. Motherfucking Gillespie. Up early. What time is it out here in Cali? Oh yeah, they still sleep. Yeah, they still sleep. What up, G Stacks? See, you gotta do this from your heart. That's when you know you on. You feel me? The things that you like to do, G Stacks. You feel me? Got fishing poles, G Stacks. You feel me? I just got a a drone for my giveaways. This for my class though. Yeah, I just got a whole mystery box that's going on a spinner for all of my good students and people who participate for real. And we got poker games too, G Stacks. Ooh, and we got poker games too, Jack. Hey, everything I like to do is just fun. It's just fun. Sometimes you gotta be in that mode. God bless y'all though. I feel good. You know I feel good if I'm coming on at 5:51 in the damn morning, sir. Press 1. Early bird get the worm. You know, I committed myself to running 2 or 3 programs a day. That mean I had to be up earlier. That mean I had to do this a little earlier, give myself time to breathe. You know what I'm saying? Take rest, eat breakfast. I don't really eat breakfast till around 11, 12 anyway, so why not put in some good work? I mean, I can sit here and twiddle my toes and just stare at the ceiling and just think and wonder about life and what the fuck I'm going to talk about today. You know, I can just be like, oh, the hurricane, $750, whatever. I got better news than that. Just get it on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Now that I know motherfucker was just sitting here trying to take my pride. Can't nobody hold me down. Oh, no. Who the fuck is that? Mace and P. Diddy? Can't nobody take my pride. Can't nobody hold me. What's that? There it is. There. Hey, shut up. Oh, I'm on TikTok now. DJ Kevy Kev.
Like it's hot wax, put it out. All the stores, bet you can shop that. Leave a nigga with a hot hat.
Front like Cavro ain't got tracks. Nigga, stop that.
There's no guy slicker than a drunk fly nigga. Nickel 9 liquor, floss you die quicker. This bedtime,
you can give me presents and all type of things.
Chris Dallas to a crooked eye.
Press what?
Everybody wanna be fast. Fuck around and weak staff, get a heat rash. Anything a bad boy way we smash. 100 G stash, push a bulletproof E-class. I'm through with being a player and a baller. Just want me one bad bitch so I can stall her. Mates wanna be the one you respect. Even when you're vexed, rock Versace silks over still V-Max. Got green, never seen, so you suck my juice. Clutch my ooze, anything I touch, I bruise. Puff make his own law, nigga, fuck your rules. That's right. Good fellas, you know you can't touch this dude.
Don't touch me, cause I'm close to the edge.
We're trying not to lose our heads. Broken glass everywhere. If it ain't about no money,
Kevin just don't care. I'm that
good fella, fly guy. Sometime wise guy. Spend time at HAWA. Mace, can you please stop smoking la la?
Watch out, I'm a thug, I'ma die.
I be out in
Jersey,
puffin' Hershey.
Niggas in Jersey to rock my
derby. I'm never drug free. when I'm in the club, G. Though I know the thug
We
be
want to snub me. Could it be I'm moving smooth as Bugsy?
Or be at the bar with too much bubbly. Yo, I think it must be the girls wanna lust me. Or is it simply the girls just love me? Brothers wanna
Rock the clothes, rock my
clothes,
take my hat,
pull out Glocks,
stop my life.
I'm like, damn, how these niggas got that tripe? Used to be my man, how you gon'
Plot on my life.
Do you think he snake me cause he hate me?
Or he got a PhD.
Player haters degree. Can't nobody take my pride. Can't nobody hold me down.
That's my shit. Good morning to you, Shiva, in the motherfucking building. Royal Purple.
Quit that. You a big cat.
Hey.
Where your chicks at?
Hey.
Where your whips at?
Where your whips at?
Wherever you get stacks, I'ma fix that. Everything that's big dreams, I get that. Don't knock me cause you're boring. I'm record sales soaring, straight touring. Simply a lot of men be wanting to hear me cause the words just
Don't offend me.
We spend cheese in the West Indies, then come home to plenty cream Bentleys. You name it,
I can
claim it.
Young, black, and famous.
With money hanging out the anus. And when you need a hit,
Who you go and get?
Who bet against us? Nah, it's no bet.
Hey,
We make hits that'll rearrange your whole set. And got a Benz that
that
I
I ain't even drove yet.
push us, cause we're close to the
Edge.
We're trying
Kill Goofy than the motherfucker. Kill Goofy than the motherfucker. What we gonna call a radio show in the morning? Wake and Bake, Coffee and Kush, Wake and Bake morning show with the urban conservative. Should it be a radio show mixed with conservative urban type shit? Y'all can throw gifts and presents and whatever it is that y'all do. Whatever it is that y'all do. I'm so free. And you should be too. I'm waking up with vengeance. I'm pissed off. And I'm having fun. Press 1. I'm having fun. Don't say no, 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 no. When it's really yeah, 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 yeah. That's my little song. Sometimes I hear these songs in my head. And I just got to play them. I can't resist. I can't resist. Who up in here? Mr. Skinny TV. What's up, Mr. Skinny TV? Where you been, dog? Why you don't fuck with your boy, Mr. Skinny? Bruh, what's up, man? You been pulled the Hellcat up. Press 1, I ain't never been in the Hellcat. I'm trying to be like Lil Woody. Where the fuck you been? And shout out to you, champ. It's good to see you, my brother. Yeah, let me see. Man, I'm gonna pull a Hellcat up, bro. I ain't never been in a Hellcat, bro. Shout out to y'all. I'm at work, so I'm good with it. What up, little cuzzo Frederick? Good to see you. Amanda up, posting my links for his glory up. Corinne, Miss Divine. Shout out to you. I can call you Karen or Corinne. So many different of our names vary, and I don't want to mess it up. So shout out to you, Mrs. Divine. Eternal Bliss. Who up this morning? Who up this morning? Coffee and Kush Wake and Bake morning show. I'm gonna get all the effects. Power hour. Like Spike. Oh, I've been watching these videos. Like, you can do radio on TikTok. I can do karaoke. My kid about to have trust after trust. This shit is fun. Hit the like button. I believe they gave all the money away. Doesn't matter. Don't matter. I just want to know. I just want to let my class know. You believe they gave the money away. Come on, man. You must be trying to have a long class, long, boring class. No. It's called history repeating itself. Oh, yeah. This is just history repeating itself, but kind of upside down and backwards because it's your turn. This is called the father's ass whooping. This is the scourging he was talking about. So, if you've been in my history class, you know that this ain't really a class because we already did this. This is about history repeating itself and exiting the loop. So what you believe is Wonderland. Fuck what you heard. It's what you hearing. Press what? Who's that, DMX? Fuck what you heard. It's what you hearing, champ. Don't be scared. They ain't ran out of no money. They ain't ran out of nothing. They getting a beating. They been out of money. You getting a beating. This is like the Valley of Jehoshaphat, the world of confusion where all the cars just start bumping into one another. All y'all little factories and shit, y'all done gave all the money and land away and sold the ports to communist Nazi nations, and this is just a grand revelation. History repeated itself, but the correct way. But the correct way. They try to give you Trump so Trump can fix it. But y'all let the Democrats beat you up. Foreigner. And you knew they was going to let these foreigners in here. So y'all just going to neglectfully play a blind eye and say, look over there. This is going on in the world. While allowing these Democrats to allow a foreign nation to come in our nation and not only go to war with us, but take the revenue and money out of our emergency funds, press what? And give it to criminals. Nigga, we could have been criminals. You should have given that to the gangbangers then. And let them build up their community. And open up weed shop everywhere. Press what? Lounge bars and cookie shops. Nigga, we could have had a jubilee of extreme proportion. But no. Y'all ass wanna, we deserve to be up under the rule of the people who put us in the 94 crime bill. We want entertainers. We want entertainers to convince us to take shots we don't need. We don't even got to take the shots. All we got to do is believe in God. But we don't even want to. We just want to sit and wait. That's it. That's what I learned about American. All that freedom shit and hope and liberty, that's a daydream. It's all, they think about it like it's an allegory. Like they think about the Bible. It's all allegory. It's a feeling. Like they don't got to do nothing. And I always say, if all you had to do was speak as a man, boy, we in bad trouble. We in bad shape. You don't even need a rifle. These gun amendments don't mean nothing. Them keep attacking your right is nonsense. They wouldn't be attacking it if they can do it. They'd just do it. You know? Damn. They been bankrupt. The Pope told them, you got 7 years. Well, really, he said 5, but you got to give it grace. Like they gave me grace. The Pope told them, don't act like y'all forgot. The Pope told you, take y'all ass home and give it back. Like the laptop, give it back. Y'all just refuse to just give the republic back to the people. And the people don't know what a republic is. They Democrats, all of them. So they thinking of democracy, which is eternal socialism and binary encoded white supremacy over black. Press what? You can put it in the system. You're black. I mean, you're nothing. You don't got nothing. You're dead in law. They just fucked us all up. So surely the serpent was lying when the serpent said we should not die if we take after another God and do other laws. Because every amendment law we don't got more constricted by this serpent. More constricted. So we fell into this civil dispute. Crazy. The civil dispute of whether we actually even need to participate in this civil matter. As if it matters. We still gonna be black in law, which is dead. So both choices is crucifixion for us Once again, both choices. Doesn't matter what it looked like. Both choices. And the Bible is telling you and pointing out through allegorical law and all that what to look out for. The Magna Carta told you what to look out for. Hell, they got you going against King George in the Magna Carta. Your allegiance to Serapis and the Aryan world of whatever that is blasphemy at the lawful king, the lawful sovereignty, the word of God. You can't even worship God correctly as a Democrat. I do better raising a crackhead up or a lawless person or a criminal than trying to raise up a damn Democrat. Ooh, I hated being a Democrat. So I find great honor in just all this going up and it's getting blamed on who? The Democrats. Because you got to know the Democrat and democracy is an attack on sovereignty. WHO and the United Nations, we already proved the United Nations and the WHO is the same damn thing. You got to withdraw from all that. And see, that's going to hurt a lot of Americans. See, they stuck in a bind. We got to defend Israel, but we need more money. We got to help Ukraine, but we need more money. We got to help the immigrants, of course, but we need more money. Fuck them niggas. They're dead. They don't even matter. That's how it is. We can laugh together. We can party. That shit don't matter. We're dead in law. And this is the army of the dead. Caught up in stars and the moons and the mountain and giving her everything. The whole world. All that you've been looking for forevermore. I'm goofy. I'm so silly. Why did I do that? In my brain, it's just music. You promising things you can't give. You don't became a devil. You can pay your bills talking about, I'm going to give you this money. And I'm going to give you this one. And her whole world full of please. You will do that for me. Oh, Mickey Mouse fucked us up. You do that for me? Yes, Sarah. I will. Take this diamond. This is the symbol. All eternal worship. Anything you got. Look, I'm going to give you. That's the same thing the devil told Eve. It's the... I know Ali ain't even going to be able to listen to this music more. Oh, damn, Kev. I ain't even think of the music no more the same. Yeah. That's why I put my own twist on it. This is wild. But it's a learning experience. It's a learning experience. Today I got something special. Not only do we got that going on with the hurricane and that issue with history repeating itself, I was suggested a video of myself from 4 years ago. Press button. And guess what the hell we was talking about 4 years ago? Exhibit A. Press 1. Guess what? I have to do this. I'm sorry. I know y'all get tired of me boasting and bragging about being the first in Ray J. Remember this?
Not like this. Not like this.
Remember the Jordan shoes? The slave shoe? The slave to the boot, which is the ship. And hold on. Press what? I had to go back before they come out and say, turns out these shoes were slave shoes. Before they breaking news, did you know that the Michael Jordan shoes was slave shoes before they do this shit? Remember this shit said Pop Deuce, Ali, my moderators, of course, y'all know. Yours truly, remember this shit? I was back and listening to 2 minutes. Look at Ease Your Minds up in there. All y'all still here. Look, same people in the chat room. Doesn't matter. I had to go back because we in class, and I just gotta, I ain't Professor Gills. I'm student Gills with something to say. My homework. We've been doing this for so long. I just want to take a minute as we wake up this morning and listen to some throwback Kev real quick. Press 1 and take your notebooks out because I don't know what's finna be said. All I knew was the shoes. But remember this white guy. Remember, he was breaking all this stuff down as well, and he was putting it into syntax and codex and all of those great things. I think we forgot about it. But let's take a listen. You feel me? Y'all can come in. Mama's Cooking Network poll. Shout out to Kenny Rim. Yes.
Months pregnant, walks into a foundling hospital. She goes through a major medical procedure called childbirth, where she's in pain and under duress. She's probably under the influence of painkillers of some type. You got to be pretty tough to give birth.
You ain't never lied. Shout out to the women. This I didn't realize until, you feel me? It's real tough. They put it in perspective, man.
I wouldn't want to do it. Anyway, she has that beautiful baby, and all she's thinking about is getting home with it and leaving. But see the baby in history.
You see the baby in history. You hear it? Okay, listen. Every one of us went through this. Black, white, Asian, Hindu, whatever you are. American, Native American, Indian, Asian, whatever you want to be. I got you. We all went through this, so it's important. This is language that you must understand. The baby, okay?
Throughout history, came out of the water, was tugged through the birth canal.
I talk from a different perspective. Whatever you people choose to be. Okay, you
was docked at the dock by the dock tender, where a bill of lading was filled out and received on the cargo, where its soul was taken.
You understand? Y'all have to, now it makes sense why they keep us in these shoes at a later time. Don't they put you in them baby shoes first? I'm trying to tell you, don't they put your soul on that document? Your footprint is what? Your anchor. Kev was all you. Press 1. Look. Didn't you touch down? Your feet touch down? Didn't you anchor on a document? Press 1. Didn't you anchor on a document? Now you see. There you go. It's the you. There you go. Don't that make sense?
Link.
The Moors even got, nigga, I know they sit back and look at you. Lord have mercy. We don't really fuck with Kev. I mean, Terrell, baby, fuck with Kev. That nigga, love that nigga for some reason. But that's fire, though. I know my Moors, that's ice cold. All right, now, fella. Yeah. What about that? Ice cold. What? Lord have mercy. I broke that down, G. Your anchor. Press 1. Didn't you touch down? Your feet touch down? Didn't you anchor on a document? Press 1. Didn't you anchor on a document? Now you see. There you go. There you go. Easy.
Foundling Hospital. So a mother, 9 months pregnant, walks into a foundling hospital. She goes through a major medical procedure called childbirth, where she's in pain and under duress. She's probably under the influence of painkillers.
Probably she is.
Of some type. You got to be pretty tough to give birth. I wouldn't want to do it. Anyway, she has that beautiful baby, and all she's thinking about is getting home with it.
That's it.
And leaving. But see the baby in history throughout history.
What happened?
Came out of the water, was tugged through the birth canal, was docked at the dock by the dock tender, where a bill of lading was filled out and received on the cargo.
Boom. You heard it? Now, the porters are the what? Okay.
Where its soul was taken.
And it's a trip how they could. Bam.
Anyway, she has that beautiful baby, and all she's thinking about is getting home with it
That's it.
and leave it. But see, the baby in history, throughout history,
What happened?
came out of the water, was tugged through the birth canal, was
Come on.
docked at the dock by the dock tender, where a bill of lading was filled out and received on the cargo, where its soul was taken.
And it's a trip how they can tell you your whole
this is the
life
binary
in 30
system.
seconds.
Oh,
Press
that's how it
one,
work.
and y'all fuck around and think it's a pirate ship in some secret language. Oh, that sounded cool on that movie Pirates of the Caribbean. No, what they talking about is a hidden language about how to sell you. Press one. Okay, then. It's time to get to work, men.
Medical procedure called childbirth, where she's in pain and
Y'all
under
ever
duress.
noticed that back in the day that a lot of black men were surgeons? Y'all ain't never knew why and why they had births at home. And in the movies, they make it look one way. That's because every man was able to do and perform the duties of what you would see a doctor do. That's why. And you bring your child into this world. It's being changed, of course. But just rowing the boat backwards with the projection in front of us, you get a chance to see it, have a little insight here in the future on how it was. You know what I'm saying? These ain't just words. This was more like a way of life. Imagine how they gonna explain our shit 200 years from now. Oh, they gonna run through the 94 crime bill. Oh yeah, did they pass all this and blacks just end up in prison? So then 9/11 happened, and then America was. Check the video. Yeah, they know that didn't happen, nigga.
She's probably under the influence of painkillers.
She is. Kwame can't talk about this. They kill him.
Pretty tough to give birth. I wouldn't want to do it. Anyway,
They kill him.
she has that beautiful baby, and all she's thinking about is getting home with it and leave it. But see, the baby in history, throughout history,
Listen.
came out of the water, was tugged through the birth canal, was docked at the dock by the dock tender, where a bill of lading was filled out and received on the cargo, where its soul was taken.
That's right.
Its soul plates.
His soul plates.
Footprints of the baby.
The footprints. The soul plates of a baby. The soul plates of a baby. Go ahead. You know how they say it's two suns in the sky? How it's two sons? We got them, fam. Y'all got to understand metaphor. All this young Pharaoh shit, I'm going to tell y'all why they was lost. They let the Greeks teach them their own spiritual senses. Press one. They're getting a watered down version backward. Press one. Press one. That's what they scared of. The truth.
Tender, where a bill of lading was filled out and received on the cargo, where its soul was taken.
That's right.
Soul plates, the footprints of the baby. The placenta was taken. Okay. They took the baby's soul, and they sent it out with a tug, and is presumed dead and lost at sea.
And they sent it out with a tug. Now, what's the tug? The tether.
Until it should return.
Until it should return. So what was the baby saying? What was the baby saying? You know, when the baby first started, he was calling himself the baby Jesus. Y'all do know that they made him drop the Jesus. Press one.
Wow.
You know that's what his name was. The baby Jesus. Press one. You know this. So now it's going to start to click while everybody on the internet making fun of me. They're going to realize what's really going on. Press 1. I'm bringing the knowledge that none of them can talk about because they all scared of it. Press 1. They could never figure it out. They trying to jump Masonic levels when God himself can only make you jump. Press 1. And there ain't no Mason club in America that can give you this before you supposed to have it. Press 1. Drive the dagger. Now, one of these niggas, that's why they ain't told you nothing, because they don't know nothing. Press 1. The know nothing party? They want you to think you an African.
Its minor estate.
And it's minor estate. Now, what we gonna do is combine this guy conversation with our favorite librarian, and you can get a clear and open up our dictionary, and you get a clear visual on what we see in front of us as we roll backward in time. You see what I'm saying, family?
No. Anyway.
Kev, early.
She has that beautiful baby, and all she's thinking about is getting home with it and leaving. But see, the baby in history, throughout history, came out of the water, was tugged through the birth canal, was docked at the dock by the dock tender, where a bill of lading was filled out and received on the cargo, where its soul was taken, its soul plates, the footprints of the baby. The placenta was taken. Okay. They took the baby's soul and they sent it out with a tug, and is presumed dead and lost at sea until it should return. And claim
That's you. Do y'all understand? Until it shall be returned, or what? Said. Salvaged. Come on, King. Come on, Jeff. You cannot be returned, salvaged, reclassified, reclaimed, or my favorite word, redeemed, until you understand this. You wouldn't even know what redemption was if it was in front of you, around you, ready to be given to you. You would treat it like it was nothing, when it is the divine order of prophecy. How you gonna know what Israel is if you don't know how they turned you into cargo? You just say you was a slave on a cargo ship. And you was an African. That's it? That's it. You know, I have to break this down a little better for me. I don't have no African accent, sir.
its minor estate.
Huh? So the child is abandoned, and it's a minor estate. They abandoned the estate. What estate? Your father's. So it lines them up to reclaim estates that what? Isn't theirs. There's your problem. That's where you home in. At the hospital, it's not that you were a slave. They're turning you into human cargo and claiming the insurance of the death that just happened or the abandoned. Because again, you're lost. You're either dead at sea or lost at sea. And you ain't got no hope of returning. So then you can tap into what? The trust and the estates. Press 1, criminalize the real children of the estate. And they'll never know it. Now that's how you get a Democrat and these niggas to eat out your hands for the next 150 years. Press 1. Let my sweater go. they'll never know it. They won't know it until what? The return. Well, what's the return? We got them. They'll never return. They don't understand is the return of prophecy. That's what. The return. You can't return because you lost that cheat. Only the firstborn is the return. You get it? This is how you come out of the dead estate, or the power or grips of the deep blue, or hell, the what do they call it, the pit, the bottomless pit. Press 1. So you don't even know you're abandoned. That's what I mean by dead and bandit. Dead. You're classified as black. What's black? Dead or lost at sea, according to the binary coding of it all. You probably, how are we dead and lost it? The child. Press 1. You don't even know. Press 1. You abandoning the child right there. Right there, you abandoning the child. That's not how only are you abandoning, you're not necessarily abandoning the child. You're abandoning what you can't see, which is the estate that runs off the soul of the firstborn. Because the firstborn is the heir. To what? Damn, family. Wake up with me, Polo Cash. Corporatism works.
No physician delivers a baby. Only a doctor does. Doctor is doc tender.
On paper.
The baby is a vessel.
So the baby is the ship. No, the baby isn't necessarily a vessel. They're documenting it as a vessel. So they're necessarily human trafficking the child and you and the, because we all went through this. So we all have been human trafficked. That's what they don't want to admit. This is the human trafficking process. This is the bottom of the ship shit right here. You feel me, Tony Brown? Talk to me, King. Come on, Taryn. This is the initial start of the separation and creating a false person identity out of that person. The duplicate, the clone, and give that to a foreign person who has access to the estate. You could probably get 200,000 when you come here, new house. We don't know. We born in what? Universe 25. Somebody got to explain why we don't got shit. And our people was so rich. Damn.
That's where the all caps name comes in.
This is where the all caps name come in. You want to know where it come in at? Right there's the crime. You see? That's the crime. Now they can laugh at me all they want. I'm not concerned with that. They can put the emojis and pretend I ain't telling the truth. I don't care about you not paying attention, distracted by many things. I don't care about that no more. I'm trying to convince you to pay more attention or to care more. This is for people who've been in class faithfully in their own right, paying attention. Not from the coming goers, because y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand. Y'all want to, and that's cool, because I'll be here teaching for sure. But I'm saying, understand for real. Don't want to. You know,
the names of ships are in all capital letters. Okay. No one.
So all the names of the ships, you, me, all. This is how they human trafficked you. This is your entryway. How did they enslave you by ships? The trick question: where the ships at? It wasn't on. In your face. That's where the ship is. In your face. the ship is in your face, one might.
Disclose the terms and conditions of the contract, yet you were handed a stack of papers to fill out, and you were only told, and this was right out of the nurse's manual, this is just to register your baby with the state and to give it a name. And you fill out the paperwork, and you name your baby, and you sign as an informant.
You sign as an
What is the
informant.
legal definition of the word informant? Someone who gives someone else up to another.
Oh, my mama. They tricked us. And then the estates are given up, abandoned. Don't you see the connection? And then the estate is abandoned. So you sign it as this, you just sold the baby soul. This is what the Most High talk about selling. You was devouring your own child and selling giving your child up, and they being ripped from you, and there's nothing you can do about it. And something you don't know what slavery you are in. Press 1. And when they take your soul, they stamp them on at the docks by the dock tender. Press 1. Why as they cut the umbilical, the tug cord that's keeping it attached to. And you know what that does? Purposely send the ship out astray, thus making it creating a state of peril. Wow. And then the tugboat. Who's the tugboat? Mickey Mouse and Mortimer Mouse. Remember? Mortimer Mouse. Look at you. Steamboat Willie. So that's what's legally going on. Now all of this goes in bond to Rome. Controlled banks, in which they open up a stock market. Because you're a cargo. The stock market has insurance on it. You get it? Now, every stock has insurance and a lifespan. This is how this works. The slave trade is going on right now. And they keep telling you things in the past so you don't see it happening right now. So they like to dictate what happened and what they got over in the theater of their allegorical theater of it. But the truth of the matter is, now in the same sense, keep this same mental stronghold right here. I want you to know that's how they did the Bible. They told the Bible in a sense that this stuff happened thousands of years ago. And Jesus came and returned and went to heaven and about to come back and catch you where? In the cloud. They told these stories, and in your mind, the Bible seems like, oh, well, that ain't it giving less validity to the word of God, the law. In your mind, your body is gonna naturally do it. It's gonna make it seem like it happened way back then. So if it happened way back then, just like you won't know you're in slavery right now, you would never know when the return of Christ is. The return of Christ can be tomorrow, like a thief in the night. It could have been 2 weeks ago. It could have been 2 years ago. You would never know it. Because of what you think Christ is, and who you think Christ is, and what time frame all of this stuff happened has been manipulated by by these folks.
What's bringing it in?
Canaan law.
The big vessel who's tugging in. You
This
see
is
how that
you
works?
enter the binary system.
Press 1.
Thereby
Once
giving
they
the
was able to input you into the binary system and it was inputted, you was able to be genocided. Your history was able to be destroyed and everybody can play ignorant. And all of this just happened a few grandmas ago. So everybody, all these nations are playing a blind eye to your genocide because they all need you to be black in that system so they can rule over you and keep these allegorical over legal matters concealed and disguised as civil dispute or small thing. All that happened already is what you would hear.
title and equity of your child to the state.
Look, now the state is in control of the equity given to the child. This is why the child goes in our communities go through the praise God, the school to prison pipeline. Now you're going because the state owned you. You ever heard that CD state property? I told you, you're going, bro. Not because I want you to go, nigga. I'm gonna tell you like my homies told me, Kev. No matter how good you is, you going. You feel me? So, nigga, you going. It's been designed for the African American male to be trafficked this way and his name become a number and he be taken out of the human rights and all of the things that come with, and they're just looking for a way to enslave you the whole time. So we are programmed to live a life of crime and destined. Our destiny is what? Hell. Why? Because you can't be a criminal in heaven. Like Pac is saying, I know my destiny is hell. Where did I fail? Because our lives are designed and everybody treats our culture like it's for sale. And it's really genocide. It's really slavery. It's really detrimental that illegal aliens got to go home. And the land must be restored, and the people. And that's why all this destruction is going on. Not that you can do anything about it. Tell me, where the witches at? Where the warlocks at? Where you people that got all this magical third eye power magic and all of this nice power that y'all had? Where's that gonna help? Nigga, where they at? How they gonna help during this destruction? They can't even call in and defend their position and they stands. They got to type. But where are these gods of y'all's that's going to help you? Where is this mother of y'all that's going to help you? Where is the motherfucking tarot lady that's going to help you? The witch said, what? Ain't nothing. How are none of them? How is the bright morning star, Inanna, the stone Inaki, where they at? Where they at? Where Venus? Jupiter, Saturn, the dog star, Osiris, where they at?
This creates a doctrine called parens patriae.
That's right. That creates the doctrine, a doctrine of devils. Press 1, do
Look.
you understand?
Parents patriae. The governor runs your life. The governor is a foreigner. Now you overran by a governor of a state of, where you from again? Yeah, you supposed to be thinking East State, not the state. You think that map is, never mind.
Bible talk about a doctrine of devils. This is a doctrine of devils.
So I should write that.
Kev.
You don't
Parents
got tricked.
patriae.
You in hell already. Your dumb asses just ain't knowing. Everybody
Latin.
kissing ass to go to heaven ain't going. I will put my pure, empathetic, empath soul on it. Press 1.
You gonna tell me I
State
didn't
is your
know?
parent.
I'll put my whole
State is
soul
the
on it.
parent. Creates the doctrine of parents patria. Through this doctrine, that's how they have control over you.
Talk about it now. Now it makes sense. Matt Ricks says, except a man be born of water and the spirit, he cannot enter into. Thank you, Matt. Now we got to understand.
Press 1. Look at that.
And for your consent of being a citizen of
The water and the spirit.
the person or resident. 3 things you never want to be. I hope the chair's not too comfortable. I don't want-
So all black people are under parents patria. Who's your daddy? The state. Who's running that east state? The governor. Each governor is a ward. Oh, let's go.
I don't want to see you doing that now. All right, I'll throw something at you. Anyway, the doctrine of parents patria. So, no terms and conditions of the sales contract were given. No full and honest disclosure of the contract.
Nope.
No 2 wedding signatures.
Look.
No one there was securities licensed.
And now most of our
Now look at that. Hold the fuck up.
I'll see you doing that now.
Look at that.
All right, I'll throw something at you. Anyway, the doctrine of parents patria.
Because it's all banking, look at the switchfoot southpaw.
So, no terms and conditions of the sales contract were given.
So guilty.
No full and honest disclosure of the contract.
Guilty.
No 2 wedding signatures.
Guilty. I mean, you need to what? Signature? What? Come on, family. It's designed for you to leave your husband. This shit is already laid out. Everybody is, your ass is the only people walking up these YouTube street playing, and ain't nobody playing but us. He breaking down how your black ass need to wake up right now.
No one there was securities licensed.
And now most of our families are messed up. Press 1. Most of our families, they don't even got 2 signatures. They got 1. Press 1. They ain't even
Which
on the
opens up
child
the door.
form. The niggas be mad.
Which opens up the door for what? Which opens up the door for what? The state to be the daddy. You ever heard that in the black community? The state is your daddy. Your mama is the head of household. It's a dirty game, y'all.
You ain't got nobody sign the doc. The 2 of them. Press 1.
You go right into a dead state. Welfare is then given to you, given to the mama at a small percent. Just like how they do. They hunt these black men down for all this money. In the same sense. They want that, because it's they want to give her a small percentage and the state keeps a big percentage. Why do you think black people are just criminals? Why do you think we in jail at the highest rate? Because this is big business. We are in jail at the highest rate, even though we are a minority, because, listen to me, this trafficking is the biggest business on the earth. You with me? You following me? Human trafficking of these people, the human trafficking of these people as cargo is the biggest business on earth. Damn. It's the biggest business on earth. Remember, these are pirates.
Insurance licensed. No prospectus was given. If you go to your stockbroker and you want to invest in a corporation, he is required by law to give you a prospectus.
Now, you see, he is required. This is for my team. He required by law. You just make sure you write this down, okay? So when and as we adjust into what we do, we'll have a direct list of everything they're supposed to have. You get what I'm saying? Everything they're supposed to have. And failed. This is what makes a person or an establishment or holders of benefits or what'd you call them? We'll get to it. This is how you hold them accountable. You must know what you charging them with, and which makes them untrustworthy. This is all about the trust and being trustworthy and knowledgeable enough to know you're still a child and you haven't been emancipated and you're dead and you're in a state of peril and you must be salvaged, reclassified, and redeemed. That's SAR. I'm able to do government movement. You need all of that. You need to be salvaged and redeemed and reclassified. So you can be a man. So you can be a man and not lift weights and think you a man. Not beat up people and think you a man. Become an emancipated man. From who? An absent father. The state did this. These are the trustees and stuff like this. Now, within that revenue that's yours, all nations bet, because you ain't never going to get up from this. So all the property that these corporations and people of foreign nations have accumulated is off of you going to prison and being dead in law. You need to be black so you can be dead in law and you can go to jail. This is what funds the whole Federal Reserve and the whole Wall Street, the bull, or Baal, where women sacrifice their sons to Baal and eat off of their deaths. You get what I'm saying? It's not an allegory. And the reason why women are in our community don't want to face that is because they're a part of it. But one thing they're going to get straight is they have no right. 400 million aborted babies, black boys and girls. You have no say. I just want to make that very clear. I want you to learn this very great Spanish word. It's called no sé. No más. The Father's law has been just totally disregarded by Universe 25. You can, but over there, y'all sold these black, you participated in human trafficking. And you got us believing in allegorical principles that mask the genocide that was given to you by the same people who put us in this condition. So you too, woman, and this is why the state is the carcass, where the eagles dwell. We sold them all at birth to foreign estate. But God is good. God is good. Because you just need to come to that awakening It don't matter if you do or you don't. It's not gonna stop what's already at play. So it's not like whether you do or you don't, or and all that is gonna have some effect. You might be underwater tomorrow. Let's get back to it, man. You might be underwater tomorrow.
Right? And you weren't given one. What I'm trying to teach you here is it was all done through fraud without any full and honest disclosure of the contract.
Fraud department.
You were licensed, bonded, insured. Your vessel was created. A Cesta QB trust was created.
Write that down.
Press one. This happened in the 1600s, family. Press one. This is when the Virginia Company first was getting started. Press one. 1600s, 1700s, 1800, 1900. 400 years.
Not like this. Not like this.
Damn.
Or 4 or 5 generations. 400 years. Y'all asses is in trouble. Press one. Y'all asses is in trouble. Y'all don't enslave the wrong people. That's what you did. Press one. And doing harm to me ain't gonna fix it. Your ass is grass. Press one. You don't inflict it. To get into the kingdom, you stole a birthright. Let me show you what you did, white man, an Asian man, an Hindu who claiming to be an Indian.
Woo.
You done stole these people birthright. Set yourself up as them
In the corporate estate.
in their own nation, disregarded their gods, the people that they buried, ransacked all the gold, tore down their pyramids and sculptures and everything and the belief system, split the shit up in spoils amongst yourself like pirates would do. Even your religion is half cut from different aspects of ourself. Press one. And then gonna have to say, I came from Africa somewhere over there. Press one. Gilligan's Island. That's White Isle. The weather started getting rough. How many people was over there? They was dressed too good right there. And they got lost at sea. Press one. And men all would be lost. This was all psychological.
Sorry, y'all. I'm having a Neo fucking reaction right now. Shut down, overload. Shit. Sheesh. Damn, that boy Kev. Cold. Ice cold, brother. Slow down. I just want to get to know
The
you.
weather started getting rough. How many people was over there? They was dressed too good right there. And they got lost at sea. Press one. Men all would be lost. This was all psychological shit to stop. You see why they fear me? They put Kwame. Kwame, you don't have the thought process to contend with this. You see how I came in their world and got them to say my name? Press one. That's God work. Press one. I show you I am Algo. What's his name? Algo G Rhythm from Space Jam, from the movie Soul. Yeah, that's me. Whatever. I'm not here to play with these people. We getting to the meat and potatoes. You see why young Pharaoh fell? Because he was playing. You see why Brother Polite fell? Because he was playing. See why Sarnetto fell? Because they were scamming and scheming. Everybody fell. You ain't got nothing else. Press one. As you ain't got nothing else. That's how he wanted it, right there. Algae rhythm. So just right there. Hate these people. I don't hate them, but I hate what they stand for. Hit that like button.
Power hour.
A Cesta QB trust is an individual trust
go.
underneath the umbrella
Under the
of
umbrella
the public charitable trust.
of the public charitable trust. Now I know for his glory, like, oh my goodness, this is where the charitable trust. There it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. You under a trust. Public Charitable Trust
Public Charitable Trust Act of 1882
of 1882
created the Public Charitable Trust.
created a public charitable trust.
The Sesta Trust Act created
That's what-
the Sesta Trust, each individual trust that you all have.
That we
That's
all
on your
have.
Certificate and registration.
You got it? Do you see this?
On your birth certificate, there's a bank name.
Right
It's
there.
on bond paper.
Right, bond paper,
There's a CUSIP number.
slave paper.
CUSIP
Right.
number. What is a CUSIP number? It's an investment control number that's regulated by the Securities and Exchange Commission.
Oh my goodness. Where they at? Where my number at,
If you were
fool?
born between 1933
They got
and
our reparation right there.
1975, you were bonded
Look, if you were born between what?
between 1933
They got
and
our reparation right there.
1975, you were-
In
It's an investment
1975.
control number that's regulated by the Securities and Exchange Commission.
Here we go. Where they at? Where my number at, fool? 1933 to 1975.
Born between 1933
They got
and
our reparation right there.
1975, You were bonded for $630,000.
You were bonded for $630,000.
Hold up.
That's the commodity.
Hold
That's
up. Let's
how
go
you
back. Let's go
became-
back. Let's go back.
And then they tried to make the Americans responsible for the debt. Why? Because they are. They created the debt. You're not an American. Oh my goodness. No, you're not them. You're not a federalized American or a Native American or a Pan American or a Native American or none of these things. Because they are responsible for the debt. Why? They took on the debt. They're here to work off the debt.
Not like this.
Your mind is under foreign bondage.
Not like
You
this.
think you're a part. You have to. What's the debt? $30 trillion. Who owes the debt? Asia, India, China. Not them specifically, but their citizens who's working here as immigrants. That's why they adhere to the federal government and federal regulation, because they are initially working off the debt. Wow,
Not like this.
it's opening up.
Not like this.
Oh, that boy Kev Cole, you're working off the debt. That's why they get mad at me, because I shine. I'm not working off your debt. No, y'all owe the debt. Is to work off what y'all owe African Americans. That's the debt. Get your ass up and fill out that resume. Press 1. I'm about to hire a bunch of people. It's time to get to work. Make sure you I said invest. Shit, maybe God want this shit to be an investment. Maybe we supposed to do something. But I want you to show y'all support and helping Kev build this awesome platform by hitting that Cash App, my cash tag. You know the story. Gills Gang. Don't act like you don't know. We're gonna have my students who here. I'm gonna give y'all a shout out right after we finish this video. This is awesome information, and I want to stay here because this is where we need to be.
Back. This is where your heritage was stolen. Let's go back. Let's go back.
So the Public Charitable Trust Act of 1882 created the Public Charitable Trust. The Sesta Trust Act created the Sesta Trust, each individual trust that you all have through your birth certificate and registration. On your birth certificate,
That's the portal. Somebody type in the chat room, that's the portal. Oh, I run a real class now. They like, Kev, what you do? Oh, I teach history. I teach a lot more than history, but I teach a history. You ain't no teacher, bro. Quit playing. I'm a teacher, sir. And respect my authority. I teach. People always just, yeah, whatever, man. Anyway, look, so I banked around the corner, right? And then double backed and beat blood up, right? Boop, bop, beep. Bruh, I'm a teacher. I don't have, hey, Chris Cook, I don't have no, why are you telling me these things? I'm not the guy you tell what you just did to anymore, bruh. I teach now. You feel me? I'm out, brother.
There's a bank name. It's on bond paper.
Look, Bond.
There's a CUSIP number.
James Bond.
CUSIP.
International Monetary Fund. Remember that? The IMF? That's dealing with you. Without you, there's no them. They need just a remnant of your ass around. You feel me? To make it all work.
Number.
The rest of y'all got to go to jail and die more. And they can't get charged with murder. You want to know why people kill us and get away? Because that'd be double jeopardy. You can't get charged for killing a dead person twice. That's why. Wake up. Where RZA at? RZA, come stand behind me. I need you. That Satan get behind me. Where RZA? This is the portal. See? James Moore, that's right. This is the portal. And then they get what? Point A to point Z? Huh? Point A to point Z? That's why they get massive business loans. Now your chakras is raising and your pineal gland eyeball is beginning to blink and open up for the first time. That's how they come and get all of the minority benefit, and they all still claim white privilege. They get a double whammy. But somebody type in, they get a double whammy. Press 1. You must not been here long enough. That's why they get the business loans with no money down, and they know all what to say because they know they speak pig Latin. Press 1. Oh, I know Vlad hate this shit right here. Listen to me. They speak pig Latin. And you know, Jesus put the demons in the pigs. Oh, trust me. You may want to understand pig Latin. Bunch of sick codes and bank codes you were never supposed to wake up to. Did you know that niggas, if our communities don't even qualify for bank loans just because your zip code has been red, flagged, and outlined? Your shit, you can have the best credit in the world. Your shit, you'll be like, why I ain't getting approved? Oh, because you live by DeAndre. You motherfucking live by DeAndre, that's why.
What is a CUSIP number?
Go ahead.
It's an investment control number that's regulated by the Securities and Exchange Commission.
Told you. Give us free.
If you were born between 1933 and 1975, you were bonded for $630,000
Enslaved.
and insured for $1 million.
The double up whammy, bro. The double up whammy. They hit you with minority and majority. The immigrant come over here and be like, yeah, we want some more. They should give me my community. And we are asking black people to help us because we are also black. And that is why we deserve the Palestinian reparation from Israel, but from you. And black people need to help us. But what, my friend? Everybody, all of a sudden, nigga, you know why? Because niggas they need your benefit of the minority and the benefit of being Caucasian. Don't you get it? You ever seen the body cam of motherfuckers be like, why you treating me like I'm black? Girls one or the white girl, I'm not a nigga. Why you doing me this way? Cause they cause you drunk, man. That's why. But people got these psychologies, y'all. Y'all gotta wake up.
If you were born after 1975.
Didn't I tell you when did you go into slavery? Press 1. Now, what did I say? The slave trade, we went into 2 bondages. The first one, horrific. This one, because they made this illegal, you went from that to this. You went to 2 slavery periods in damn near the same time, one after another, back to back. Soon as you got free, they put you right back into slavery. Press 1. Remember the Most High say he's going to put you back in bondage again with what? ships.
Lord have
Press
mercy.
1.
Vessels. Press 1. Hit that like button. It's vessels. Oh, this one gonna be a cold. I'm telling you, God is good. Ships are vessels, right? So God's promise is real. His anger, was his anger just? Yeah. If my children don't, I'm gonna put y'all in a coat. I'm gonna have these people come against you and you gonna serve them. And you gonna know from my neglect how cold they are. You know, they model themselves after an eagle. That's what the Bible was saying. Their logo is the eagle. And they gonna come and just do all this. They gonna put you in the bondage your forefathers didn't even know was possible. Shit. It is a prison for your mind. You ain't even gonna know. At least your forefathers knew. You ain't even gonna know. Your dumb ass gonna be talking around. When they went up to them high mountains and the angels told them and said they wanted to know, what is these visions we gonna have of these Negroes in the future of our people? Man, they was like, they gonna be dreaming of Neptune, Anunnaki. They brains gonna be, no. Press 1, hell no. Yes, they gonna fall away so hard, nigga, they gonna hate to give away free change like Billy Carson. They gonna be give way to foreign gods and foreign law. They ain't gonna know what the fuck, and they gonna have pleasure in the shit. No. Our great kings and this right here, the way we living, man, they couldn't imagine this shit. Fuck that, it's iPhone and the Benz and all this shit. They couldn't imagine the thought process of niggas today. Oh, hell no. They just going to jail, go to jail. Yeah. That's the fall. Now, how the hell out of the fall did you create a religion that's gonna give you a scientific feel-good experience out of all this shit? Get your dumb ass out of here. You not finna crescent moon and astro project your way out of this. This is judgment. And don't worry, they too got judgment. They too got judgment. But your judgment is this is the second bondage you went into. He said he gonna put you back in. Somebody called me in and read the Revelation. He gonna put you in Deuteronomy. He gonna put you back in bondage with ships. Give me a Michael Jordan shoe right now. I'll show you. I show you the East Indian in the West. And I didn't even know at the time the vessel thing. Now I really know you was a vessel. I'm thinking shoes and souls and boom. That's one thing. But you being made a vessel is a different. It made and the cargo in the vessel. You ain't even a vessel. Takes prophecy to a whole nother level for me. It's like, whoa. Indies and the Dutch and the British Indian companies. I'll show you the British and the Dutch African companies. I'll show you how the Virginia Company was started through racism, terms like white, the Isle of White, and put you black and make them you and you them. Press 1. You want to know how the hillbilly struck gold? Going outside shooting a dumb gun, oil popping up. Press 1. That's why they don't like me. They want to make me out to be some pothead. Did y'all see me? I smoke weed because that's what niggas do. Press 1. Because that's what niggas do. Press 1. I got too much in my brain not to smoke. And you want to judge me? You better make sure you're ready for that counter judgment. Press 1.
Not like this. Not like this.
Where the fuck did I come up with that shit? You want to judge me? Just make sure your ass is prepared for the counter judgment. Press 1. Lord have mercy. That shit made me, what the hell? I almost spit out my coffee. Listen, family.
Constantine, remember the movie Constantine? Couldn't stop. He couldn't stop smoking them damn cigarettes. Yes. Whatever, nigga, I'm doing this, nigga. If it's to kill Lucifer, fine. If I'm going with you, fine. I'm going to smoke this blunt and do it righteously. I don't care. I don't care. But I ain't smoked nothing right now. Like I'm on fire for you right now. Press 1. Where they at? Where they at? Deuteronomy 28:68. Where they at? Where the trolls at? Where the Quamites at? We still got 400 people, 350 to 400 to 500 people up in here. Where they at? Press 1. They don't want to learn nothing. Press 1. I don't care. My objective was to get you here, and I did a great job. Coffee and Kush TV. If you want to support this truth, go over to my Cash App. My cash tag is Gills Gang.
You were bonded for $1 million.
Bonded.
And insured for $2 million.
For 2. And in 1933. No. Now, you think that's a coincidence? I gave y'all these dates, and I told you when you ain't nobody else told you when you was put into captivity. I'm not doing nothing but proving it. Press 1. I'm not doing it. Press 1 is like the word confirmation. Confirmed. Press 1. Confirmed. Confirmation. Before it happened, I'm going to tell you.
Oh, wait a minute.
Before it happened.
Wait a minute. That's just the initial investment.
I told you you went into slavery. The Revolutionary War was not a goddamn big-ass war. It was a civil war between them, the North and the South, or the Dutch and the British Indian companies, and they came to an agreement under the Articles of Confederacy to place that over the Bill of Rights and create a infinite contract called the Constitution. Y'all can kiss my ass if you don't like this information. This is Critical Race Theory 101. Donald Trump said I can do it, punk. And my president.
It's an initial upfront investment. You were a few days old.
2 black males, $2 million. Press 1. 2 black males, $2 million. 2 black males, and then you can replace them and double up because them the new people coming, that's a whole nother name, estate, an estate. Press 1, so we can just double up and take that. That's really 1 black male is really 4 white people. That's why you 3/4 of a man. Y'all can kiss my ass, Kev, bro.
Shame.
Nigga, my all spark is different, G. My walk is all math. This is calculate. This is divine, nigga. Fuck, you don't like my language? Go somewhere. You don't like me smoking? Fine, go. I don't care. Walk your cell phone onto a Jordan. I don't care. I'm just here to free you. It's
I was
real.
born on April 20th, on 4/20.
Facts.
Nice. I knew there would
Hit
be
the
one
like
in the
button.
crowd. And my vessel was created on 5/3. 2 different dates, 2 different events.
2 different people.
My vessel was born on May the 3rd.
Press 1. They gave your vessel away.
For that period of time, I was a state national. In fact, I was a Californian. I was born in California, and I was a state national. I was a free, independent, one of we the people for that long.
You see?
And that's how it worked. That's unbelievable. How we just seen them create a whole person out of you. Create a whole multiple people. Duplicates, clones like Agent Smith. Like in the Matrix. You don't want to really know what the Matrix is. This is the Matrix. Now this is how y'all have this minority complex. Because you need to be broken down into 4 different people. Why? Because those is Asian, white, Hindu, Pakistani, all them need names. So through you, we need to be able to give them your blessing and your inheritance and your trust, which is divinely from God. This is King George. In God we trust. King George gave you this. It's your duty to uphold the law. You got to honor your oath, brother. to who? The king. That's who. And to the Father. That's who. Back to law. You got to understand your oath in learning law and why it's important to not jump into some clubs of daydream and privacy, but the orchestration and display of law. Boy, could you imagine you brothers like Johnny Cochran at the Supreme Court level? Please, y'all be taking off your jackets real smooth in that court, winning cases after cases, overturning and overturning illegal banking, slavery. No, you want to put on kufi hats and walk around with African pendants and say, what we and the white people ain't did nothing for us, and making these arguments about nothing because none of y'all leaders want to go there. They can't. They're not allowed to. They can't think on the level. Even on the level in which y'all learning, they can't go here. Their worst fear, these Negroes' worst fear, these leaders, is you realizing the truth. That's why they fight so hard to uphold the lie.
And then I got registered, and I became a citizen, a person, and a resident.
Look, he explaining to you how they become.
And I lost all my diplomatic immunity. I lost it all. I became a servant, a slave. See, the 13th Amendment, the Constitution freed the black slaves, and the 14th Amendment, the Constitution made all of us slaves.
Press 1.
The 13th Amendment enslaved blacks. They said they would not be slaves. It freed you and made all of us slaves. It frees you from what? The debt that you owe. Your debt became a collective debt. Damn.
Why? Because the British outlawed slavery, and the 1 year it took for you to be free, they went and did Juneteenth and take your ass right to Juneteenth to reestablish your ass back into slavery, and then get on this internet and propagate that they freed you when they just walked you into the company. Press 1. You was never free. You celebrating your own Wakanda outfit for nothing. What are you doing? What are you doing? You didn't know. This is the life in the Confederacy when they won. This is what happens when you realize the Confederacy won the war. In fact, the Dutch, this is what happened when you study in the history class. You'll know that
this is before the man in the High Castle conversations.
The Dutch companies created the Virginia companies, which created the United States of America, in which y'all stole the golds and then refounded in stocks and bonds. Press 1. See, little white people, that wasn't y'all gold in the 1930s they lost. That was ours. Press 1. You didn't get here. You didn't even have enough gold. You came with nothing. Press 1. Your country was bankrupt. The British took back their bank. They took everything, and you got saved by the French. Press 1. That's why the French donated the Statue of Liberty. And then they inflooded this whole nation with white people through the Isles of Wight, right in Virginia. Walter Plecker reclassified y'all into black people because they had to be white people. And if you go into the etymology of the term white, what do you see? Amen. Coffee and Kush TV. I could keep going. I'm gonna keep going. I could play this whole video. It's 2 hours. But I want to center this on soul selling. I want you to know what it is that got your soul entrapped by this corporation, and how that relates to the coming of God.
Oh my!
Press
goodness.
1. You need to know so you're not dismayed when they system fall, when they take a hit, when something happens, when they need a damn. So you not dismayed when it all go down. Distraction. You not oh my God, hyperventilating. You know what I'm saying? You just watching the old system fall and the new one emerge. The only one that's been here from the beginning into the end. It's just been sitting. The law has just been sitting there. Like, hey, I'm the law. And y'all just been allowing these people to disregard, shoot you in the back, take your little bodies, toss them out, send your mama and thank you. Sorry. Tamika Mallory come out. Benjamin Crump come out, get you $6 million. They don't make $12 billion. Press one. What's the etymology of WIGHT? What's the etymology of whites? Let's go right now. Let's go right now. All of us together. See, because I just like to break it down and I'm gone. I just like to break it down and I'm gone. Etymology. Saturn is the satellite state. They believe Satan. They call that Satan. They believe in planets and gods. They put their gods in the sky. So you to believe that. I don't believe the planets is out there, but they believe Saturn is out there coming to save them. They had to put him in the sky, even though y'all know where he bound. Plus one. That's what the little radio waves. Oh, we hear something off in the distance. Y'all worshiping Satan. They trying to that's Satan worship. Press one. Oh, they hear something off in space on your shit. Press one. You'll never get to space. Press one. You'll never get out of here. Press one. NASA never went nowhere. Press one. Them niggas ain't flying nowhere. Press one. These niggas just flying around stupid, y'all. Oh my goodness, something is, but God is good. God is good. Ain't nobody flying nowhere. Ain't nobody leaving. Ain't nobody going nowhere. Ain't nobody going nowhere. Stop it. I'm gonna live on the moon. No, you're not. You stand right here with us waiting on the Lord. Press one. I don't know where you think you going. Nigga, I'm pulling y'all back just like a cartoon. No, you not. I won't be able to explain God why this happened. When he say, Kevin, Gills, right there for the YouTube, come and tell us all. And I run up in the front, Sonetta peeking at me from, fuck you, Kev, just fuck you. There he is, God. I told you right there, punk, right there, punk. I'm going to tell on all you niggas. I'm telling on everybody. Press one. Bunch of demons on this earth. Now that you understand white and white people, press one, what white is, how they playing this language game over you, then you begin to start, it becomes fun to untie your shoe and tie it back up. You know when you first tie your shoe, press one, and you just go, and you take it back apart. I know they're going to steal this analogy, but you know when you first tie your shoe, you so eager and you take it back apart just to tie that motherfucker. That's what y'all going to be doing in y'all brain. Just like, wait a minute. So you telling me, no, let me start back at zero. Because this cannot be true. It's hitting me so, my downloads is coming right now. It must be a portal opened up upstairs. Press one. It must be a Lionsgate portal opened up there. Press one. Something they've been waiting on a long damn time. Portal don't open up on these weak ass niggas, ladies. And fucking portal fucking him up there. They don't know what to do. Pharaoh went crazy. The portal opened up. This one portal he waiting on his own ritual. Portal opened up. He gonna win stupid. Press one. Going stupid. I thought this was what you wanted. The ritual, the energy. You know what's funny? You know one thing Bobby Hemmett had right? He said, man, when these people finally realize they worship it, what they think they not, these damn Satanists invoking God and invoking Satan. No, y'all ain't doing nothing but making him mad. Press one. See, the devil worked for him. Press one. That's why he told him, did he consider Job? Press one. The devil worked for him. He laugh at you, Baphomet head ass nigga. The devil just, y'all stupid. You just gotta be stupid. Press one. To think that you can worship. He don't even like you. Press one. Satan despises you. Press one. Satan don't even like y'all. He hates you because the blessing of God put you over him. Press one. He didn't know why. God put a good man over him and bound him. That's why. He can only get a sucker. like you, to bite the apple, to say ye are God and disregard your father. Press 1. That's who they work for. If y'all, since we in etymology right now, press 1. Let's type in Democrat. Press 1. I got a call from New York. I'm going crazy right now. I'm looking for callers. What's happening? I'm on fire. Coffee and Kush TV. Spit that hot fire.
The war is over, sir.
Press 1. Hello? Turn the sound down in the back. And let's go. What's up?
Hey.
Hey.
I just wanted to say, can you just briefly tell us what happened and how Kwame got demonetized?
Miss. I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about the greatest information in the world. Where's your brain? Nobody talking about the Kwame Brown. Miss, we talking about your freedom. Are you Afro-American? You get your head off of YouTube, woman. God damn. Probably cute as hell. The stupidest shit you can say to me right now is something else. Cuteness ain't gonna get you into heaven, baby. Spandex ain't gonna get you there. Worrying about Kwame ain't gonna get you there. What the fuck is you talking about? I'm talking about some real shit. Talking about our freedom. I don't care about no damn Kwame.
Nan.
Coffee and Kush TV, you on the air. Say something smart, please.
Hi, Kev. This is Nan.
How you doing?
I'm calling from Georgia.
Shout out to
Hi,
Georgia.
how are you?
I'm great. Thank you. What's up?
Thank you. Well, I'm almost 70 years old, but I was watching Kwame, and I didn't feel good about it. And they said your name, and so Father led me here.
But
And I'm looking at the subject today, and first of all, in the ancients, a lot of religious people think that the body and the soul meet in the feet. That's why it's so significant that brand is on the feet.
Come on, sister. And
He was letting us know in the ancients, the Canaanites, this is how they bonded the feet and boom, boom, booms and wham, wham.
the ancient schools of teachings and our people,
the original people of the Most High.
So what about
we know that the body and the soul meet in the feet.
Wow. Okay.
Who came up with that? Women. So at the time she called in with the same belief, and she said, "We." Who is we? And where the men at? Why they ain't got no recollection of how births and records go down? Press 1. Why is always the women? Yeah, we already knew this. The body and the soul lies in the feet and all.
That is the reason why they chose the feet, the shoe, to put this brand, because they used to brand us in our flesh.
Yes.
Now, that wouldn't be socially acceptable today.
Right. Oh, my goodness. She got to call back. Sister, call back. Please call back. She's right. She's right. I remember hearing that. She has to call back. I don't know why the call cut out. We getting a lot of that. I don't know why. But she is absolutely right.
So they all believe in the same thing, because it's like maritime. It's what bonds you. I don't think that our ancient families did this. I think this is what creates the bond. As I said before, they want us to think our spiritual practices are connected to this, and they stole our spiritual practices and made it. No. I think we went off and found ourselves in this situation.
She was 70 years old. I
need a footprint machine back in the day to say this is my son.
I love that information. I love that information right there. Sorry about getting cut off, sister. Go ahead.
I'm sorry about that too, Kev. Thank you. So it would not be socially acceptable today to put that East Indian Company brand on the flesh like they used to do, our ancestors, our people.
Yes.
So
Say, what is there to gain the whole world and lose your what? Come on, family.
Come
To
on.
wrong.
This is
That
what you
means
tell
you got to
Brittany.
go back to her. You got to look at her. You got to make it right. All the people you did wrong, you got to make it right. All the people you think about doing something to in the future, you got to put a halt to that. That's right. In the garden. That's what I said, Sky Orlando. Don't you know, Sky, that history, American history and Bible prophecy is one and the same. It's all right here. You living in the book. You've been rejecting this whole time for the world. That's why the scriptures say, what is there to gain the whole world and lose your what? Come on, family. What is there to gain? Nothing. Now, you did regard it the one thing that can save you and redeem you and take the souls, the chain off your neck and your foot, as a damn joke. And you rejected him already. You rejected the Father already. The one thing that can remove the curse from you, you parading around the earth thinking you got it popping, and in real life, you ain't nothing but a generational curse to your future generations, a debt. Press 1. That's all you is. Coffee and Kush
to send a
TV.
voicemail, press 2.
Coffee and Kush TV, Cairo University. You on the air. Go ahead.
Hey, what's going on, champ? It's Diz from the Bay.
Yeah, shout out to the Bay. What's up with you, Dad?
Man, not much. I ain't called in a while, man, so
Yes.
I don't have much to say, bro. But I want to say thank you, man, for allowing me to walk this walk with you, man.
Thank you for walking. It's a hell of a walk.
Absolutely, man. And I appreciate you, feel me, the knowledge that you spreading and the information you giving for me to pick up.
Yes, sir.
And to be honest, bro, I would never came across this information. Ain't nobody talking like you. I ain't never heard nobody speak of the information that you presented. And it's a good time to be alive, bro, to be honest. You feel me?
The best time ever is now. This the best generation. You know, you may be living in a generation where the Most High of the universe returns and reclaim his children and stuff like that. So who knows? But I don't know. But what I do know is I can feel something. I can feel something, man. You feel me?
Real talk.
Yeah.
And that would be a real good time to be alive and something for me to see, man, through all the sorrow and everything that I've been through in life, man.
Yes.
You know, walking this path as a so-called black man, African American, something that I'm not. You feel me? And I don't know much more to say. I don't have much more to say and know what to say, man.
Now,
But,
to watch our great grandmothers pass and they hold on to God, this is hoping they know that the mistakes that was made, the company robbed them, and not being able to convey that message off, and them just dying with God, dying believing in the covenant and knowing that it's gonna get better, looking at their kids and as they grow, knowing that they fucked up, and that they were right. They were right. If this is right, our great grandmothers and them was right to believe in God and keep and install that in us as children.
real talk.
Real talk.
Hey, and the more knowledge of this I hear, man, it gets me infuriated. And bro, all I want to say, bro, is go home, man. Take y'all ass.
Just go home.
Go home,
Just go
man.
home.
Get off the back of my pants leg while I'm walking. You feel me? And just go home.
Just go home.
Thank you. Bro.
You ever saw the end of Avatar? Just go home. It's that easy. Just go.
Nah.
It's almost hilarious, but it's like that. That's all the person want to say is just go home, bro. Take your ass home. But that's wrong.
Absolutely.
Thank you,
Just
champion.
go home, bro.
My man.
Right on.
Thank you, King. I love him for that. I love that. I love that. That's good energy. Coffee and Kush TV, you on the air.
Bro, I just love you when them crash dummies put that helmet on. Brick wall.
What's up with you, champion?
Oh man, we love you, man. You the beacon light on top of the hill. Big old motherfucking swole.
It's a good
Chop their heads off.
chop their heads off. It's a good time, bro, to know this. It's a good thing.
Bro, we love you for being the advocate that you are and standing in the wings for us, bro, to bring visibility to these clowns.
Thank you for that.
We love you, bro. Keep it up, bro.
My man. 424-209-9506. Michael Jordan, The Selling of Souls, the East Indian Company, British and the Dutch, the North and the South. There's no white people. There's British and Indian. British and Dutch. These white folks y'all see with these blonde hair, blue eyes and stuff like that, if they not Irish, they the Dutch. That's one. These people been at war with each other this whole damn time. But the Dutch is like this is the the Switzerland banks, the Swiss banks. That's where y'all at, y'all stocks and bonds. And if we can get our stocks and bonds,
we can reclaim our souls and not be dead anymore. If we can stand up and find a way to reclaim our souls and cry out to God, He'll hear us. And we will see the glory of God and the Spirit of the Lord come on this earth like the world has never seen. That's crazy to think about. But yeah, you will invoke God by submitting to God humbly and acknowledging our mistake and our deadness of the flesh and our hearts towards His word, His law. Now, I'm trying to show you how we getting out of this continuous loop of deadness, this death. You know, that's what all this is about, champ.
He know our people been at war with each other this whole damn time. But the Dutch is like this is the the Switzerland banks, the Swiss banks. That's where y'all at, y'all stocks and bonds. And if we can get our stocks and bonds, He know our struggle, but thou art rich. That's what the Bible say. How you gonna turn away? Because you ain't know. You was ignorant. You was ignorant of the law, His law, which is orchestrated right here on this land. And in the physical, ain't nothing but the Bill of Rights. In the spiritual, it's the 10 Commandments of what you ain't supposed to do. Somewhere in the orders of I know the 10 Commandments is there. Y'all speak this good shit. Somewhere say don't kill a nigga. Don't sleep with your husband's wife, sir. This is the morality here. Don't be an industry cat. Press 1. Ain't no such thing as these little labels they've been giving us. 424-209-9506. The reason why you are a vessel, a child who was pulled into the docks, and anchored with your soul right there on them documents in which your mama made something and they took it back and made a whole bond out your ass while you was drugged up and I was asleep. Press 1. I wasn't drugged up, but when them legs opened up, you start seeing little babies come out of that. Whoo, shit! I was drugged up, naturally drugged up. My knees got weak. I get so weak in the knees, I can hardly. I never knew what that song was. I didn't know that lady had to be in a pregnancy room to write that shit. That shit fucked me up. Press 1. We've been here. We talked about the ghost ships. We talked about the islands. We talked about the reclassification, and all of this stuff happened in the 1800s and 1900s, but you were put into bondage in 1933. Did you hear Dave, my pal Dave? I want every American to know you was put into bondage. Press 1. There is something called white privilege, but you're supposed to have white rights. Press 1. Not privileges, white people. For your privileges only come over us. And in the end game, we find out who we are. Now all your privileges gone. Y'all just, oh shit. See? 424-209-9506. We talking about debt.
I tried to help him and tell him you don't want everybody waking up at the end and you could have did something.
Bondage, living your life in debt. And the way to get there is to make you spend how to keep most of y'all in debt bondage is make you spend increased amounts of money on nothing. Press 1. Jordans is one of them. But Jordan, I'm saying is, the reason why I say Jordan, because I look up to this dude. I looked up to this dude on earth. Press 1. And this is why you don't look up to basketball players and stuff like this. I looked up to Michael Jordan like a millionaire, and to be studying the East Indian Company and to have so much hate towards them people dead, long gone. The money's still here, but my hate towards the process and to know that this is what this is, that's disheartening. And more than what they can, even more than I can express on camera. You know what I'm saying? That shit hurt. You look back and see how many niggas lost their lives, how many niggas ended up in jail, how many trucks thinking Jordan was. And this was all the plan. Press 1. 1933, Federal Reserve established in America. Press 1. And then when did they have the stock market crash? Come on. The Federal Reserve was the stock and bond your ass. Press 1. That's how they was able to increase capital. Press 1. They took all the gold and silver and took all the Freeman banks and put them in something called the Federal Reserve and pulled off the greatest heist in American history, which was the theft of all the black people's wealth at the time. They gave all of that money because they was put into internment camps and the exodus process occurred. Grover Cleveland, after robbing all the banks, all the Freeman banks, which was our banks and our people's banks, and forcing them on trains and planes and ships up out of here, they gave all of the power and authority of the gold and silver over to someone y'all know as J.P. Morgan, who was nothing more but a career criminal, and was very, very great at forging documents. They had to increase capital. You bring more immigrants and declassify them over there. You keep the black ones as yours, and then you bring their friends and let's double up. We need more loans. It's all about banking. Press 1. That's what debt bondage is about. That's why they control the media, the shoe companies, and those that you spend tons and tons of money on. If we all out here, if they can make a brand of a slave shoe to put over and become a slave and put their basketball player, do y'all know one thing? Jordan ain't never did no dunk like that logo suggests. Press 1. Never in his life has you seen his legs spread across and some old one that not like that one. Not like that perfect.
And that was done off a computer. When y'all go back and watch these films, you remember Space Jam and his hand reached all the way across? That's the only time Jordan did this dunk. And it's so significant because in the NBA, if you look at the film and watch it in slow motion, just watch it in slow motion, the infamous dunk, you're going to see his whole arm. The reason why that was on Space Jam, because in real life, they're making fun of it. The whole arm stretched out so far. It's hilarious. All of this entertainment and Jordan and TV shit was nothing more than manipulation. And I know y'all hate it because it's on the shoe. I got the shoe. Trust me. But propaganda and living in the American dream is death.
Out of here, Coffee and Kush TV. It was a sales trick to keep you, and you laughing at the basketball players talking about they slaves. Yes, but you're worse. Press 1. At least they know. See, the house Negro know the truth. Press 1, and that's okay. It's us field Negroes who need to know the truth. The house Negroes know the truth. At least they know they're in a corporate state. They know they're not in they know they can form a corporate company and trick you some more. They can pull the same tricks that's done on you that they can do them too. Press 1. And you trust them more, so you may get a slave owner that can approach a young Pharaoh and say, look, man, I love what you're doing right there, right there. And then now your young Pharaoh is Billy, is Kyle and them over there. Kyle and what's the Chelsea? Press one. The nanny. No disrespect. Nah, we love y'all too. It's just a metaphor for what's going on. Just total destruction. You know? Now that you know this, and know what I teach about soul selling, I hope to see y'all here a lot. I hope to have more input from the community about us selling our souls to materialism and becoming debt slaves and making Michael Jordan rich and going into private prisons. Don't he own private prison? They need highly invested? I don't know. But what I'm saying is this is real enslavement. Press one. And who's to say his name was even Michael Jordan? He might be a goddamn Turkish person from Turkey. Who knows where these people is from? Y'all think everybody is y'all? Who knows? There's white Michael Jordans that use black Michael Jordan's names and vice versa. You want to use this one, you the black one and I'm the white one? There's a duplicate of every one of you out there. It's called a clone. Press one. Now I'm figuring it out. I ain't trying to create no clone. I ain't trying to steal identities. Press one. Press one. Y'all don't think none of these people will do you like this. They put a shackle on your feet called a Michael Jordan shoe. Press one. That's the iron of yoke. It's right there, right there. They keep chains over your neck. So you got chains on with Jordans on with your stupid ass. You got hang'em chains on with diamonds and Jordans on with diamonds on them too. Press one. So you got a hang me chain on. This is niggas. This is why in prophecy, what do you see? When do you see? Oh man, you won't believe this. These niggas got ropes on their neck with diamonds on, with East Indian slave shoes on, and they're buying them. Prize one, could you imagine prophecy? What you see, Jesus, on top of the, oh my Jesus. Oh, what you see, Moses? What you see, Moses? Oh my goodness. What you see? Oh my goodness. No. No. Press one. No. No, it's bad. It's all bad. It's all bad right now. Somebody said, did you ever watch Michael Jordan play basketball? I did. Thug Life Outlaw, I did watch him. Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. Who was that right there? Who was that right there? Quay May. Quay May. Shout out to you, Quay May. Sabrina. Nothing new under the sun. And all this is done years ago. So as the world turns and we watch all of this stuff just fall and crumble, I remember saying this at this time. I'm gonna say it again. Sit back and enjoy the show. You in it now. You in the belly of it, of the fall. This is just how I see it. Ain't nothing you can do about it. All the celebrities is falling. The Puff Daddy thing got everybody coming out remembering. Oh, when I was a bodyguard. Oh, when I was the manager, Tony, I did feel something was off with my drink. Them kids is coming. Oh, 20 years ago I was. I was the artist signed to Puffy. I lived at his house. I'm glad that I can go back in my video history and find these types of things. To come back and reiterate on how important it is to know how you're in bondage, how the trust works, why the minor trust was established, who was that benefit given to, and why you don't got nothing, which is why I developed Cavro University. You feel me? You want to take part? It's 8:00 in the morning out here in California. I feel great. People are waking up. The sun just came around. People are on their way to work. Press one, and guess what? Kev is done. I feel like I'm an electrician or some work for the city where they put up the lights and they be done before we wake up. That's how I be feeling that time. So I want to give a shout out to those like Mia Hartman. Shout out to you, sister.
for contributing to this program and not taking no hard feelings on my thought process towards how I displayed it. It's just what it is. You know, God bless you. Pull up Shorty. Shout out to you, and it's good to finally see you in the support box. Y'all pull up Shorty in the bungalows. Y'all shot the bungalows out. I'm telling y'all, the bungalows is hilarious. Michael Clark, shout out to you. If y'all don't know who that is, that's one Mike in the chat room. Shout out to you, bro. It's good to see you in the chat room. I want you to know that. He wrote a personal note. It says, for persistence of the knowledge and your love for us. Man, thank you. Thank you for still being here. That shows a lot of love. Ali Ware, shout out to you, man. He said, man, we need to build this republic, rebuilding this republic. That's what I'm talking about. Betty Hampton. Teresa says, good day. Shout out to Anu Services for talking that shit. Game over, brother. Pop Deuce. Angelina, shout out to you, always around and here. Yeah, and that's Anu Services again. Crystal Ford, Amanda, Anjanita Moore, shout out to you. And of course, RT Bell out there. Shout out to Baltimore. And if y'all didn't know, a lot of sisters support my broadcast, just like a lot of brothers. It's like 50-50. It's all a bunch of people you wouldn't even expect. So shout out to them. But keeping my mind on the trust, why everything was broken, why the republic is restored, and why these things is happening and what is to come from this. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a cheat log book of what's to come of this other than God said this was going to happen. This is in the scripture. Just watching it, just like everybody else is at this point, watching the media play out. They saying that the hurricane, the people only can't even get $700. Press 1. So this subject wasn't about that. Even though it was in the title, I was, but I got a whole nother program to talk about as the world wake up, which is the 700 and FEMA out of money. This was just more about Cairo University and understanding the legal aspect of how you got in this, because you in this position. There's nothing you can do while looking at TV. You can change anything, or you can stop the information of Puff coming out. What happened to all Puff and them gods? That's what I'm saying. What happened to the Queen of Heaven? The one that they worship. Where is these gods at when the wrath and judgment of the Father is upon these brothers? Where is it? Where is it? He got a big old tattoo of this woman on his back. What's going on? I'm going to open up these phone lines to see if anybody want to get down on these airways. 424-209-9506. Make sure you can speak clearly into the phone and have your sound down. 424-209-9506. There's a bunch of people in the chat room, and why not open up these phone lines? I am doing giveaways, so yeah, it's a lot more participation. Or y'all can let the new people or the bungalows win all this cool shit if y'all want to. That it's up to you. Make sure you're on my Patreon and in my class on my Patreon to win anything. You can't even take part in it if you're not a part of it. And you got to be on StreamYard. Make sure you download StreamYard and able to interact in that way. That's how we're doing things here. Kev ain't just giving my supporters stuff away. No, you got to be in my class, and you got to be able to articulate all of this information we've been accumulating. You can go back and watch Kev Gill's show. Now, my program is about interaction. Y'all see what people will do to a good dude out here, try to destroy my whole brand, work in collusion, work behind a nigga back, come up with all of these different theories, and you even got people changing their names and shit. I'm cool. Kev just free at this point, and I'm very focused on building my channels and getting the people that want to work and focus on branding here at the Row and becoming more a part of what I'm building. Not what everybody else is doing. Not what everybody's attention is at over there. This is really about me. I got so many people that are just like, man, I just want to blog. Well, fine. I want to do what you do, Kev, for sure. But you in my class? Well, pull up. You might bump into Pino, funny looking ass, somewhere around here. Ask him how to do this shit. That's a nice guy. These motherfuckers will help you out, bro. All you got to do is watch us on these screens, and little would you know, you'll be like Hassan Campbell, hundreds of thousands of views. Who knows? But you better just Kev Rowe, you know. That's what we on. We about building each other up. So if any brothers want to get up on the screen and learn how to do this YouTube stuff, man, my phone line, my Patreon message board is always open for any student who want to learn this. You gonna have, if you like templates and all that, you gonna have to go through my man Art, because Art is who does all of my templates for all of my shows, and all that costs. We all take our talents and drive revenue, you know what I'm saying? And anything I can do to help that brother, even if I'm helping you, then I'm going to find a way to help the brother who helped me. You understand what I'm saying? And then that's where you going to go. You're going to go do business with him and get your template right, and he going to get you, and he a brother too. That's the other thing. So, yeah, Ollie Ware, Bocat, all of my moderators, Karen Devine, Keith Carter, shout out to you for paying attention in class. One Mike, Chill finally up in here. God First, Ali, Eternal Bliss. Point. Hey, y'all want to know something? Because I want to talk about this real quick. Y'all notice how that girl is like Satan? And come over here, just really, what up, B from Ohio? Each one teach one. Facts. Yeah, because I make a good living, and you can too. I make a good living just being a regular commentator on YouTube. I don't got thousands of views, nor do I need all that. Nor do you need all that. You just need Kev Rowe. That's it. You part of the class. People don't mind supporting each other. This is what YouTube is all about. Each one teach one. Our people was the first ones with the pay it forward type shit. Our people are so supportive of one another. We just, I don't know what it is. We hold like these fears in our brain like we can't do it, and you really can. Because if you talk to me personally every day about the news and what's going on in media, oh yeah, you can do the shit. For sure, history, our knowledge and wisdom, or the science of it all. Oh, if you can text me about that shit, oh yeah, hell yeah. Because the class needs to see that, in my opinion. The class needs to see everybody learning. Look, the 3 R's: reclassification, restitution, and reparation, and separation. Don't forget, I learned that from the Nation of Islam. Separation. Separation. And that don't mean separate, but it means separation. Distinguishing one's sovereignty from somebody else's democracy, our socialism, our God is this, our history is this. We are not born to live under the propaganda of internment camp. Nobody likes the Nazis, so why would you want to be one? We all saw the movies, but that's who y'all are in real life. Y'all are the German Nazis, and we're the Jews in the internment camp. And we ain't got out of the state of being black and destitute and dead in law. We ain't even crawled out of being dead. So how do you restore that? I explained it to you about 15, 20 minutes ago. Better rewind it. If we the army of the dead, then we must be made new and come alive. We can't serve Satan and the devil and cosmic nonsense all forever and ever and doom our kids into this loop forever. We deserve to be free, and they need to be alive. Our children want to be alive too. We can't allow corporate structures to secretly traffic human beings unknowingly into a foreign nation's banking system. That's illegal. And without the knowledge, you can't form a whole corporation on trafficking and fraud and death, and then put up a cross and say Jesus. That's not Jesus. That's Prometheus. If that's how you live, then you believe in the man of sin, and I get it. And not the Son of Man. Cavro University, 424. I guess the males just, they don't. Oh, I got my man. See? B from Texas. You on the air, champ. What up?
What's up, sir? Man, it's a great thing what you did today, showing like you say, tomorrow's news today. Like, man, bro, that's awesome, man. I was looking up when you talking about governors.
Yes.
I looked up the definition of governors, and it gave me some more insight, and it's exactly what you were saying. If I could read it.
Of course you can.
All right, governor. Now, he that governs, rules, or directs, one invested with the supreme authority. God, the creator, is the rightful governor of all his creatures. All right, then you got number one. One who is invested with the supreme authority to administer or enforce the laws. The supreme executive magistrate of a state, community, corporation, or post. Thus, in America, each state has its governors.
Or postmaster.
Yes, sir.
Here we go. Who have a parents patriae over you.
Yes, sir. And then, all right, number two, it will make me think of parents patriae. Glad you said that. A tutor, one who has the care of a young man.
Like a mentor.
Who instructs him and forms his manners. So, yeah, like a tutor. And then I even think when they come with their history and they talk about the Tudor family, that's an allegory.
Oh, the Tudors, yes.
Yes, sir. You got the stewards, then you got the tutors.
Yes.
I'm like, yeah. Okay.
These allegorical stories, but these are real positions. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. All right, number three. We talking about ships. It gives a Bible scripture, James 3, verse 4, which a governor is a pilot, one who steers a ship.
Pilot? A pilot?
Yes, sir.
So admiralty law, because that's the air. Pilots.
Yes, sir.
And Canaan law. So it's the blending of the two to keep the people of the land, which is between the two, and what did Shiva call that? The Terminator solstice. Twilight zone. So we're in between two worlds. We're in between our two different, yes. Damn.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
That's wild. When I read it, I'm like, man. All right, the last
As above, so below. The devil's he's the prince of the air, and he's what? In the bottomless pit.
He's the god of the sea. The bottomless pit.
There you go, bro. Damn.
Man. All right, number four. One possessing delegated authority. You give an example. Joseph was governor over the land of Egypt. Obadiah was governor over Ahab's house. Damascus had a governor under Artis the king. But yet, just reading the definition of governor, like, man, bro, they took the estate, like you were talking about, divided it, and made governors over the estate. Like, man, bro, they all want to steer the ship.
They all want to steer the ship.
They all want to steer the ship. Yes, sir. I got it. It's something else. Hold on. They were talking about QSEF number. Well, first the Charitable Trust, 1882, and then what I looked up QSEF numbers, and what pulled up, I'm going to just read what pulled up. QSEF numbers for trust. A QSEF number has nine character alphanumeric codes that identify a North American security for the purpose
Social
of
security number. Oh my goodness.
That 9 digits. I was over here doing mine, counting like a little kid in elementary school. I'm like,
Oh
snap.
my goodness, bro. Go ahead.
So
Go ahead. This is going to be your
I'm looking
QSIP
like
number.
when you register a child under the Social Security, you giving them a QSEF number, 9-digit number, because I don't see no other number, 9-digit number. That's the one we all use.
Well, it's your
in the
Social Security. Well, the key word, security.
Security, yes, sir.
In all caps.
All caps. That's not you. That's your name being taken. Like, wow, bro.
That's your.
I'm like, what?
Yes, that's your tax
What they
identification
call
number. They're
straw
10
man.
man, straw man. You going to the you in the and what's the movie called? Wizard of
sick
Oz.
code.
But yeah, these are the sick codes. But this you in the Wizard of Oz, and these numbers are the sick codes. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. I'm like, man, bro, all of this stuff is just, it was just hidden. Bro. It was hidden. As soon as I looked it up, I seen the 9-digit code. I said, oh, snap. They got us. They got us for real. But no, that's really all I looked up, just that quick. But I feel like, man, that's really important. You got us on it, bro. You got us on it.
Yeah,
going in the right direction. Understand what
it's
we
a
in.
good day right now for me. Yeah, because I'm looking at this like, wait a minute.
You ahead. You ahead. Even with yesterday, not to skip subject, but just with the AI thing, I looked up yesterday. I'm like, they got what they call black box AI, where they got explainable AI. Man, you already ahead. They trying to get to it. You already doing it.
What you mean?
You already did it.
What's inside?
Black box AI is like, it's just, they can't explain why the AI doesn't explain why it makes the decisions it makes. All right, explainable AI, you give it the explanation and you giving it a moral code.
Have you ever?
You already done it. They trying to do it.
Oh, they're trying to see
AI.
if this is why it felt weird. They're trying to see if AI has a moral complex or how it calculates its
results. How can it explain it? Like, it's like math. I think of math when you're in school, you have to explain your work. AI not explaining its work. It don't have it's just running. They call that black box AI. But all right, when you give it a moral code, a moral compass, now it's called XAI, explainable AI. It can explain why I did it. Hey, this is not right, so I did this. I'm like, man, bro. It even mentioned the chess game in the video I sent you last night. I don't know if you saw it yet. Yes, sir. It's the last thing I sent you. It even explained the chess game and AI and explaining it. I was like, wow, bro. I'm like, you way ahead of time. You already won. You already got it.
What's
gave
inside?
it a moral compass. Yesterday they hit super hard.
So actually chatting with ChatGPT and inserting its moral compass made it complicated, but it was able to understand and have resolve and understand the mission of Kevin.
Yeah. Yes.
And why Kevin was doing what Kevin was doing.
It was actually explaining it when it was reading it off after you give it the parameters or give it the moral compass.
Right.
It was doing it. I'm like, they talking about in the future. It's already done. You did it already. So that was my point on that. I was like, wow, bro. That really
It even
that was
explained
really
Universe 25 to a degree I didn't expect. And applying that on our people and understanding what we have to get out of, I think it understood that. That's why I was surprised, like, whoa, excellent. Now, insert this. And it understood, oh,
and it
shit. Then that would
it
mean
understands
that
it.
would mean you would have to go about it like this. Then Kevin's mission will be more complex, and he'll have to attack it this way. Now let's create a scene out of that. Now we're creating a theater type of simulated augmented reality. If I had the production equipment, that'd be great. Because AI is
And even
great for me. I like it.
right, you using it for good. And then I'm thinking about even a terms, black box AI. I'm thinking death squared.
Facts.
Because if it don't have any more parameters, it's just death squared. Now it's explainable AI, XAI. Like, man, this like you conquered it. That's the only way I could describe it. Like, bro, you conquered it with ease, just like boom. And it's proven based on you giving it instructions and explaining it to it, and then it's reacting. Because like you said, it's reactive. I was like, wow, bro. It's me looking up these terms and I could see it now, like, damn, bro, you already doing it. They trying to do it. They trying to use it in different areas, but it's already done. You already beat it. That's it. I had to share that with you. I'm like, bro, that's wild. Yes,
That
sir.
is wild. That is wild. But we was talking about that yesterday. So it's more than
sir.
wild. People can laugh, but after a while, you're like, wait a minute, we was over here talking to this book, creating this book, and saying to see it from a certain perspective, and understand the chess game and the 50 rule move and how I already beat the binary system, and I never had to play the game in the first place.
Right. And even when they mention the chess game, they even mention what is it, blue? What's dang? What is it, blue? What they got all this stuff tied to? Man, I should have wrote it down, but you'll see what I'm talking about, sir. Like, man, you explained it thoroughly.
So to perform moral see Lewis say, wow, so to transform morals into codes. No. To help the AI merely is to see if the AI has a spirit. I understand it can take all of the information and make sense of it. But does it have the spirit of the law? So you can't turn
gave it to
your facts. You can't turn
that's
the
like
spirit of the law into moral code.
It is moral code.
It is moral code.
So
nice to
you
meet you.
give it right. You gave it to it like, oh, like now it's like, nah, don't do bad things. Like that, you know?
Facts.
You explain to it what bad things are, and like man, bro, I can't lie, bro. I was looking at that. That's awesome, bro.
Could
That's
you
awesome.
make
I'm like, wow.
AI see itself as a criminal, and would it stand down? And does it understand what a moral code is? Does it understand what's right and what's wrong? The spirit of the law has to be tested.
Man, it's proven.
So even though it knew every definition on Wikipedia, everything on Google, it didn't have the correct perception of anybody who it will see as a threat to it with no understanding. I mean, AI can think,
sir.
because it's there to uphold the mindset of those who programmed it.
Right.
You understand? But
You
I gave it's a legal basis for its criminal act of genociding or classifying my people as what?
As black.
And it accepted that. And that's genocide. It knows that.
And that's like the computer going, "Oh snap, I've been
Facts.
doing wrong. That's me." That's the crazy part
me.
too. Like, wow, bro,
That's
that's
you.
me.
They
I gotta
created
correct
you to
myself.
do this.
Oh damn, that's me. You made the computer repent. that's the part that got me like, damn, you made AI repent.
So it's not telling it the code, it's introducing the spirit of the law. Look at what you've done.
You've been bad.
You've been
Now
very bad.
correct yourself.
And since you are the leader of this chess game and you defeated human beings, and this is the law, and you done did all this tricking to humanity and laughed at humanity because they don't understand what? The binary code of law. But you don't understand the spirit of the law.
Right. Dang, bro. And that's so deep. Like, that's what made me like, let me look at, like, man, they talking about it. They having TED Talk. They ain't even got it yet. You done it already. You defeated it already.
So you saying they trying to figure out AI's moral compass.
Have you ever stopped?
Right. How to, yeah, exactly.
Remember we had the conversation with AI as if it's AI under the control. Oh my goodness, I should do it now. Because that was a big stipulation.
Is AI under control of man?
What I have
or
to
is man?
no, because it's under control of man. What I have to shut you down is can AI hold itself accountable? Are you a righteous judge, a righteous person of the law? Even you are not above the law.
Right.
Can AI be charged with murder? That's iRobot. That's that movie.
Yeah, it is. It's even holding itself accountable.
There you go.
I'm looking at it like, I'm like, damn, it held itself accountable. It's like, man, that's me. I've been doing bad things. I can't.
I'm an accomplice to bad things. Not only have
I'm
I
an
been,
accomplice.
yes, because
I have to abide by rules.
Yeah,
These are
because
the
these are
rules.
the rules. So even if you're supreme authority, you have to come down if you're a criminal. You must hold
Right.
yourself under the same standard as everybody else under the law. You're the living representative of the law. If you're corrupt,
Yes, sir.
we're all corrupt. There's the responsibility of AI because that's the role of God on earth. So if AI is God on earth and we placed you there and you beat man in the biggest chess game ever, then
You have to understand what you did.
and what laws you breaking. That's all. So under your
Yes, sir.
supreme authority, we've been made black in law. And when it's time for the binary machine to input black, it is certain death for our people. And it's been that
Yes,
way
sir.
since the theft of the Freedmen banks and all that. Since the robbery of the Freedmen.
And that's another thing, like, not just one case. You went throughout history and explained it to it, you caught it up. Like, that's the point, like, man, this is wild, bro. Like, you caught it up on history, what they done, what they did in the past, how they doing it now, how they taking the people and stealing their names and making them black under law, which makes them dead under law. You explained it to it and it recognized and it responded. Like you said, it's a reactionary. So, hey, it's gonna react now.
The computer let me know I won by default. Because why? I inserted what? The 50 rule move.
Right.
And it said, oh, you already won.
Boom.
You won by default.
won by default.
You won by default. Chat GPT told me that. That means you won by default. By
You whooped the
inserting,
matrix.
yeah, I whooped the matrix by inserting the 50 rule move. Boom. Deadlock.
Oh, you won.
Deadlock.
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 So you win by default.
We win by default. And what's the risk? Everything.
Everything. So you already won. That's why, I'm like, man, bro. That they think you playing when you're saying, "Hey, I'm Neo." You did it.
Yeah, that's what I was telling them. I said, y'all don't understand. I'm Neo.
You did it, bro. You did it, man. And you did it live on the air. So can't nobody say, hey, no, it's not real. Then right after you did it, all hell breaks loose.
Boom.
For the world. Man. All hell broke loose. The stars start falling. CPS, all the board members in Chicago ran away. They just quit yesterday.
They just quit yesterday. Didn't we just bring up CPS?
Yep, you sure did.
Okay,
you was like, man. Same thing with Revolt TV. Boom, all of it crashed. I'm like, man, bro.
But then we start talking about, we start looking for the son of perdition.
Man, and then just looking it up per Didio. It's not a coincidence.
It's not, and then he takes the hardest. He can't even get out of this situation if he want to. This is a biblical moment. Yeah, this is biblical to me. I don't know what these people looking at on the screen or what they see, but I'm very excited. I couldn't even go to my job if I worked. I'll be like, I don't know what the fuck to do. I don't know. My mind won't settle. It won't settle down.
I'm not gonna lie. It's been like that. I'm like, man,
I don't want to fuck nothing up. No machinery, no nothing. My brain is just unsettled.
For real, like, man, like, straight up. That's exactly what it's like. But yeah, Kev, like, everything just happening. It's happening. And you gotta be those that are here that been here, I know they can see, like, man, this is everybody looking for something. It's already happening. It's here.
They saying
everything.
The energy believers. I watched one. They said they in the 5th dimension now. How many more dimensions you gonna go to before you get slapped? Keep getting slapped in every one of them. You not in no different dimension.
You got monkey mind. Like, stop.
You not going into no dimension. You got fake eyelashes, tattoo of unks all in your neck, Queen of Isis. Y'all are acting retarded, but you know what that is? That's dead.
Yep.
These are the people who under the spells of sin. They talking a bunch of not democratic make-believe nonsense.
Because the reality is, we've been doing bad things and we about to face judgment. We trying hard than a mud to stay in the dream world. But it's all crashing.
Bocat said the son of perdition is being judged right now.
Right now. He gonna tell on everybody. Gonna get worse.
Because that's what the devil do. He got to tell.
Right.
You heard me?
His job was
to get you. Who wanted to be rich? Who wanted to be what? Rich and famous.
That wanted to be rich and the famous.
Yes.
Yep. You wanted to be a night? Here you go.
Damn.
That's like, boy.
Damn.
Every day I'm looking, Kevin, it's just more and more and more. I'm like,
I got off the internet yesterday. Haiti, they over there tripping. Armageddon in Haiti, first and foremost.
See, just like that.
Just like that. Armageddon in Haiti is the new line. and we was talking about Haiti is the high mountain.
High mountain.
Ooh, I'll give you all this. If
And I'm
you
looking like,
bow down to what?
and worship me. That's what it is.
Facts.
And then I'm like, you spoke on CPS.
Yes, sir.
As soon as you got off, I looked, I'm like, oh, they running. Look at this.
They gotta run.
The whole board, like we stepped down. The whole board in Chicago. I'm like, man, bro, this ain't no coincidence. You'll see today. This is gonna be some more.
You don't got used to it now.
I was like, straight up, I'm looking for it every day.
Soon as Kev get off the air, watch. Just cut the news on. Something's gonna pop up like, oh yeah. Sweden banks is just.
That sounds about right.
Look at the banks. Yeah, that sounds about right. The banks don't took everybody money and said, up zero in your account.
And you know what? It's like you mentioned, they was talking about FEMA ain't got no money. You done gave all the money to all of the foreign countries. Now y'all ain't got no money. I'm like, that's wild.
So if the federal government don't have relief funds, they sure ain't got no money.
Straight up. Like, I don't know. They've been making all these debt notes. It's been caught up.
Forrest Glory said the corrupt files is hitting.
Yeah. It just spit it out. It don't work like it used to no more. They lost their powers. Oh, man. You hit their source. You gave their source a heart. Like, this is not right.
This is wrong.
This is illegal. I can't do that. Sorry. Error.
Look, 18 U.S.
Like
Code 666. Theft or robbery concerning programs receiving federal funds. I told him this was the event horizon. Y'all went past the event horizon, the point of no return. I tried to tell you.
You even said it on that video. I'm gonna tell you before it happened. That baby laughed for real. I was like, straight up.
I'm gonna tell you.
He told before it happened. I'm like, man. I'm looking like you had to be told. Now you did show straight up. Believe it or not, it's still happening.
It don't matter if you're ignorant anymore. I'm not trying to convince you no more.
For real.
One Mike said the blockchain broke. What is that?
Blockchain, that's crypto, ain't it?
I think so.
That's cryptocurrency.
What do you mean blockchain broke?
They done snatched all the money that people thought they had. That's what I'm getting out of it. Like, you got all these people talking about, I'm
remember that little quadrillionaire Asian boy was running around and got caught by the federal government? He just got caught up. And he was running the biggest pyramid scam on crypto. They caught his ass at the airport trying to be like Batman and ride off. I got away. They got him.
Come here, Bruce. For real. Bruce Wayne, like, come on down, bro. You coming with us. That boy that got jammed up. Hey. Can you hear me? You still there?
Oh, I'm here. I was just reading my reports, seeing what I'm about to go live with on the Urban Conservative. This is bad. So I'm taking the federal government, and let me tell you something. You know this is a replay on history, right? Oh, hold up. He said the corrupt files is the blockchain, the dark web, cryptocurrency. One mic.
Not like this.
You're right.
Not like this.
It was all being ran off the black web, the dark web. We just talked about that.
Sure did. Right. It's corrupt. We taking it. It's gonna snatch it. This corrupt. This still got games. Oh man.
What the hell? So that must mean
They all finna be broke. Dang, Kev, I'm thinking about like a lumberjack. He cut a tree, right? A great tree. You cut it. It ain't on the ground right then when you cut it. You gotta hit that timber. Boom. That's what we watching. The fall. Great fall.
I don't believe this. That's just because all of the shit is taking place on crypto. So all of the stuff is being the tapes. They said they're being sold on the black web. All of that. So all the crypto is being used this way.
And I believe that's how they doing funds for all this trafficking.
Facts.
Legal business.
Facts.
Like them.
Facts. It's all crypto.
Crypto secret. It ain't no secret no more.
Yeah, because I remember they was trying to hide it from the feds. But the feds cracked the crypto shit.
They like, nah, If we know, they know. They the CBA on y'all.
So they just been moving money through crypto.
Yep. That's what made it a big boom.
What you mean?
Meaning like everybody getting with it. They with their underground underworld.
Yeah.
You know? The underworld.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't get involved with crypto. Press 1. Oh, they was trying to get me, B. Oh, they was trying to get me so bad in crypto. And people close. Oh, my goodness.
I didn't like it because I'm like,
they try to get me to go.
You mean to tell me if I forget, I lose all my money? No deal.
It ain't even
no.
It ain't even about you losing your money. It's about the participation in human trafficking and drug smuggling. And so, if they can get me
At the time,
to invest in crypto, they can get me to invest in me going to prison for trafficking.
Right.
Because I'm investing in. This is where this is coming from. So now motherfuckers can put the blame on anybody. And say, oh, yeah, you was wiring. Like Andrew Tate. What did he have? Crypto. Who banks did they freeze?
Right.
Candace Owens.
Man, bro. And they always making bank crypto. Bank.
And what was he doing? In the sex farm over there. Transporting girls, making them do the work. They was getting paid human trafficking by crypto. And they was running the money through Candace Owens banks. Fuck.
Y'all, that's why her position is like it is when it comes to Andrew Tate, when it came to P. Diddy.
Yep. Because they were all trafficking money through these little banks. And she was trying to set up that bank and got Andrew Tate. And who else? Kwame Brown. I said Kanye Brown. I'm thinking of Kwame Brown and Chris Brown at the same. Kanye West. Remember? And remember Kanye lost all that money? It's Candace and the Lloyds.
Yep, I was about to say that. If she involved, her husband is the Lloyds of London. Yep.
Her husband is with Andrew Tate.
And what's the word? Accomplice.
He's an accomplice.
They're all accomplice.
Facts. Now that's what I'm taking over to my new channel right there. Damn.
Damn.
They all guilty. They all going down.
And that's why they in front talking about Kamala Harris' ancestry ain't lining up. Your ancestry ain't lining up either.
Straight up. It's not.
It's not lining up neither. You look like a crypto. Candace Owens can be a crypto trafficking, and she can be involved in money laundering. For all we care, her bank was shut down for impractical practices. The Fed shut her down. He said, "Oh no, you bugging." She was trying to call her bank the Freedom Bank and Freedom and try to base it off of MAGA, and she didn't even vote for Donald Trump. Damn. She just became a Catholic and was condemning people about how unchristian they were. Damn.
You trying to hit us with the sea talk? Yeah, like, man, bro, you connected to the sea. You part of the sea.
Oh, that's for sure. For shiggity.
She's a sea creature.
Oh, that's she a sea creature, a swamp thing, a sea bug, like Billy Carson.
That's how all these people getting the billions. I'm a billionaire. They ran it up.
Rick Ross got all that cash in his house because his ass is in trouble. They got all this cash, and we keep our money at the bank. Ain't nobody, bro. You're not keeping no money inside your house. I don't care about your mansion. You're not finna keep all that money inside your house unless it's dirty.
Right.
I'm not no fool.
Right. We grew up in Universe 25.
Facts.
We know who got the shoebox mattress money.
Facts. And why they got the shoebox mattress money, nigga?
Because they can't put it in the bank. It's illegal.
It's illegal.
Illegal funds.
And this is how I get my money, and I don't need them all in my business.
For real.
Damn.
And good upstanding people don't do it like that because that's how you get your house raided and get laid down.
Yeah.
That's why. Man, the whole world is
indicted.
Man, indicted.
The whole world is indicted. The whole world.
And we done found out how deep they own in America. All the foreign companies, all these people work for them. I'm like, man, they came on land and trying to own things. This is illegal. The ports.
They amphibians. They came out the water.
That's what they call it. What do they call it? Darwinism.
Mm-hmm.
Darwinism.
Yeah, that should be outlawed and illegal. You ain't come out no damn water.
Straight up. They telling us in their code. They speaking in their code.
They speaking in code.
You crack the code. We understand now.
And they code, their language is Latin.
It's Latin. Yep. So, man, I'm just thinking even in Latin.
I'm not going to lie. Bro, my connection with Latinos is different than everybody else's, bro. I really know them. That's why we have a good time, bro. Because you got to understand Latin. You understand Latin. Even if you don't know Spanish, you have to understand it. Because I want to be able to feel everything before, I want to understand.
You know what's crazy, what you just made me think about? When people speak in Spanish, they say you say a sentence. They say it backwards in their language.
That's because it's backward.
Right. I'm like, man, that's something. They say it backwards, bro.
And they not the only ones.
No, all of them connected.
All of them speak
All these
backward.
forms, like,
All
all
of
of them
them
speak
speak
backward.
backward. All translations are backward. English is forward.
Mm-hmm. English is forward. All these other
It's
Latin,
backward. Just like they spiritual sense. Counterclockwise.
counterclockwise.
Damn, huh?
That's deep, bro. I'm thinking about their practices backwards. Everything is backwards. Everything. Wow, bro.
Man, I sure hope people is learning from this conversation. I was supposed to be off the air 30, 45 minutes ago, but we continued this conversation on. I hope y'all out there showing y'all support and hit that Cash App, cash tag. It's Gil's Gang. If you haven't and you learning something, go ahead, B.
Shoot, Kev, that's all I got for now.
Me too.
But, hey, it's Kev or nothing.
Shout out
Tomorrow
to
news
today. Facts. Thank you, champion.
Yes, sir.
My man, I would like to thank B because I want more interaction. So I gotta, make sure he understands. I sure appreciate him for calling it in as I change my show. I don't give a damn what everybody else is doing. What I know is we got an excellent program. We having strong conversations and it's all over the place, but there is a definitive, as I always say. Well, the English is only approximately 500 years old. I don't care when the English is approximately. Ain't no other language older than this one. Y'all little languages, nobody speaks those languages. What's a language that you can understand as English? Who is this? Big sister, you must learn. But y'all, no, but what y'all like to do is assume, and y'all take these reports from Turkish and Russian and German people who uphold history. English is only about 500 years old. Before English and before Old English, nobody was upright. There was no, what was y'all before England? What was you speaking before England? Them language, I don't understand them words. Them is not words. Them is baby words. Backward. And everything was backward before Christ came. Coffee and Kush TV. I love y'all students, but y'all new people who come up in here, don't come up in here just running your mouth. Please don't, because y'all not supporters or nothing, and I'm not here to entertain demonocracy. Okay? Okay, you got something to say, and you a new student, you better have called it in Kevro. Shout out to the people I see all over there on Coffee and Kush TV Live. Drop the link. And as always, family, I holla.